Beautiful Leos, and welcome to your daily for Saturday, September 2nd. Time is fluid, and this reading can resonate to anyone who has strong Leo in their chart. Oh my gosh, your divine directions are falling over. So we are going to get you a divine direction for the day here, Leo. First and foremost, I do want to give a special thank you to everybody on this channel, all the new subscribers, all the returning subscribers, everyone who's been commenting, sharing their stories, and sharing their connection to the reading, especially since this is my first full month that I've done of August of dailies, and honestly, it's blown my mind at the same time. So really something amazing to see. So I want to thank you all for being in this with me. So your divine direction is animals. Animals are important to you. Animals heal, comfort, and relax you. So there could be an emphasis around animals here. You know, I feel like for some of you, you may find that your animal is wanting to be around you more or wanting more affection from you than usual. I feel like others of you, there could be an emphasis on an animal, a new animal. Some of you could be raising an animal at the moment, and there is strong healing energy with your companion. And you also have abundance. Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. Some of you may be hearing great news that has something to do with an animal. Others of you, I definitely feel like there is an abundant energy that is heading your way. This card does say to you in many forms. So it definitely is not only the wheelhouse of a pet or something that is animal healing. You know, some of you may also find yourself doing some sort of activity with animals, like swimming with dolphins or going to look at or petting cows or sheep or goat yoga, something like that. And you also have time. The universe is helping you. Look for synchronistic events around you. Ooh, okay, Leo. So there is definitely a strong energy of movement in physical. So pay attention to the things around you because spirit is moving things. Things are happening around you and they want you to pay attention. You may come across an animal, right? Whatever animal it is, research it, look it up, the spiritual meaning of, you know, like recently, not that long ago, there was a bunny by my car, and not so long ago before that, I saw a gopher. So when you see these animals, they are spirit totems for you. Some of you don't necessarily maybe own an animal or feel that connection to this reading in that sense, but you may be seeing one. So pay attention and definitely research it. So oh my gosh, your first Moonology card is Blue Moon, Believe in the Impossible. I didn't even get to like introduce the deck. I just pulled it out after shuffling. Wow. So everybody actually, all just had a blue moon on August 30th. So the fact that this is coming through, I feel like you are going to see a lot of synchronicity to possibly what you have manifested on the blue moon or something that comes from the blue moon energy. Wow, Leo, you would get the blue moon. And that card doesn't come out very often either. And I just so happened to decide to use this deck again because of the moon energy being so strong around this time. And you also have a new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Why can't I talk? It's like something is like cutting off my words whenever I'm like saying something. Okay, so I definitely feel like for a lot of you, there is definitely possibly a new love coming your way or a new romantic cycle that is forming. Here, this blue moon definitely could be bringing this about. So pay attention to any energy that is revolving around your love life here, Leo. Let's see what else you have. This is for Leo for September. So a lot of you, I feel like there's a lot of messages coming in. Some of you are going to be receiving messages and synchronized energy revolving around a love message or a person. So pay attention. So let's see what fortune is coming through for you here, Leo. And you have unity. Wow, there it is. A card with people holding hands. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Okay, so some of you, there could be a strong emphasis on having had manifested something connected to love or partnership around this blue moon. So some of you may have done that. If you haven't done that, I feel like there could be an energy of working on self-love, then in turn bringing a physical energy to you. So let's get one more fortune here. Some of you, to have a new romantic cycle does feel almost impossible. And here comes that unity energy and thorns. Wow, how I just felt that right now. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Exactly. I felt that when I was shuffling, so I'm not surprised that this card came out with the thorns here. I feel like for some of you, you may have felt like you were in a pretty difficult cycle with love or a connection or maybe even some self-love. And you see that sun there that is breaking through all of these thorns and making this star energy around where the thorns are here in the picture. Although the sun is distant, it is showing that there are new and positive energies ahead for you. And especially with the time sort of card you received, I feel like this is being shown to you in signs first. So I feel like Spirit is surrounding you with synchronized energy because somebody is going to be surrounding you soon. So I feel like at this time of watching this reading, especially if you receive it right when it comes out, I feel like for some of you, the signs are present. So look around. I feel like for some of you, the person may not be present just yet, but they will be. And that's why the signs are so strong. So let's get one more fortune for you, Leo. And then we're going to get some tarot on this. And we have the unicorn. Exactly. The unicorn. This card has been following you, Leo. This says success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. And this blue moon says believe in the impossible. So I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, when I was first shuffling to get that next card, when thorns came through, there is this almost heaviness to the past cycle you've been in. There's almost a feeling like you have been weathering those challenges, standing in that eye of the storm, feeling of difficulty with connection to people and love and opening up your heart, or even believing that that's even available for you. And or some of that self-love, you know, sometimes our biggest critics are ourselves. So I feel like for some of you, feeling better about yourself and seeing all the magic that's available for you of being a beautiful being and deserving of it is becoming more obvious to you because of these signs that Spirit is bringing you. And I feel like they're using an animal, and that's why this card came through. But I feel like it's also more than that. So just pay attention. Here we go. Let's see what we have in the tarot. We have the Six of Pentacles. So definitely something in the physical, being seen, being experienced. We have the Page of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups. There is the connection. Your possible challenge with today is the Queen of Cups. So opening and surrendering your heart. That's what that Queen of Cups is doing. And this is coming in through your challenge, right? She's letting her emotions flow. You see, her emotions are in this cup, and she does not have her hands on them. She's letting her emotions flow through this water and going where they lead. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to do that more to yourself and more to another energy. And your outcome is the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Wish fulfillment, soul satisfaction, feeling like you have found the treasure, feeling like you have found what you've been missing or have been wanting or looking for. So let's clarify this here, Leo. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So the connection of the energy is definitely coming in. And I feel like there's an emphasis on hands for some reason. And I'm going to tell you why. in unity, there are two hands. In the Six of Pentacles, there are two hands. And then in the Two of Cups, there are also two hands. And you know what's beautiful about this is that they are exchanging energy with each other in a reciprocal sense, and also coming together and combining. So some of you may find yourself holding hands with someone, or there could be an emphasis around hands for some reason. Spirit, please clarify this for Leo. And you know, even this card has hands doing the little hand heart. If you could see that. I'm not really sure if you can see that. Well, yeah. So let's clarify this for you, Leo. Spirit, please clarify this for Leo. A lot of water energy. So we have the Hierophant, beautiful, beautiful, with Spirit's energy coming on that Six of Pentacles. This is, okay, so if I were to turn this into viewing it straight as a spiritual message, these two cards together, this is Spirit putting things in the physical and you picking up on them. It's like you're telling Spirit, yeah, like I'm picking up what you're putting down. Like I see, not always do we understand the signs just yet, but you are definitely in that awareness of I'm seeing the signs. So pay attention, open your eyes, and be really observant. You know, like I am somebody who I dive deep. If I see a really strong license plate, I'll go to what's the make of the cars, meaning what's the, you know, the brand it comes from, and also what the car's name is. So really, really dive into these messages, because you're going to be really amazed at what you find. On the Page of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups. And on the Two of Cups, we have the Hanged Man. On the Queen of Cups, as your challenge, we have the Chariot. And on the Nine of Cups, as your outcome, we have Justice. Yeah, it's time for you to reap reward. As your outcome, it's time for you to reap good karma. So I feel like for a lot of you, you may be having a change of heart where you weren't open to being more open-hearted in this connection, or you didn't really find yourself being open at all to love. But there's definitely a sense of where you are changing your mind about how close you want to get to someone. So, you know, there could have been some occurrence in your love life or some occurrence in this connection which created a withdrawal from emotions on your end. But there's now an energy or a person coming in that is really causing a shift within your heart. Clarify this for Leo. You know those times when you're just like, yeah, I'll never be able to have that type of connection with anybody else, and then you meet somebody else and you connect with them even better? So we have the Two of Wands. On the Eight of Cups, we have the Sun, which is a really, really nice combination. I love this, especially how in this deck, they use the Eight of Cups and the person's walking towards the sunrise, opposed to in the Rider White, they're walking towards the moon and the sun, kind of in a connection. I really like how you have the Eight of Cups to the Sun, because you're going to see something really clear. It's going to feel like you also have a lot of golden-like energy. It's going to feel like a light has shined upon you. On the Hanged Man, we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah. You're not feeling stuck any longer. Something is really helping your mind and your heart align here. And it's this person, it's this connection, it's this mutual understanding, it's this chemistry, it's this forgiveness, it's this understanding, it's this acceptance of one another. So, wow. Okay, on the Chariot here, we have the Moon. And on the Justice card, we have the Five of Cups. Yes, you're finally reaping the reward from all of the times of feeling a sense of sadness, of depression, of feeling like things haven't been going your way, about things will never go your way, of weathering the storm. So it's like you're getting rewarded for going through the tough times. You're getting rewarded for weathering the storm here. And I feel like for some of you, and or a lot of you, it didn't only have to do with your connection to other people or another person. It had a lot to do with yourself as well. So I feel like when you have a double dose of that type of energy, that's when you really feel that alignment. So that's why now that I'm seeing the way your tarot's coming out and now seeing the connection to your theme cards, there's definitely a strong emphasis on something that you thought could have never been achieved or felt as though it was really hard to achieve. Because it didn't only require you to shift your outward energy, it requires you to shift your inward energy. And that's why Spirit is giving you all of these signs, and that's why they are helping you so much. So we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. There's that new cycle of love. There's that renewed sense of love. There is that new romantic cycle beginning. On the Sun, we have the Fool. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Ready to take that risk. Ready to take that jump. Ready to go towards that new beginning. Seeing things clearly. Seeing that things are going to turn out better for you. Having more of that positive mindset. And on the 10 of Wands, we have Temperance. There's that angel. There's the universe helping you. There's the universe brewing things behind the scenes. So a lot of angelic energy coming in here for you, Leo. So I really feel like you have a very strong angel team, spirit team that is really coming in strong here for you. And that's why I feel like it's bringing in this true alignment, because it not only brings something in alignment with you in the physical, it brings something in alignment with you in the internal, which has been your challenge. Let's clarify, actually, while we're talking about it. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. But now you're moving towards more of that deserving energy, more of that abundant energy, more of that just letting it flow energy. Because, you know, the more you spend time on focusing on the things that are not working out for you, energy flows where your attention goes. So you're almost in that sense of a wheel of recreation. So they want you to get into a different wheel of recreation and put yourself in those impossible situations and focus on those. Focus on what the greatest could come from this and be okay with whatever you get. That's really a lot of the universal teachings. And the Hierophant is here, which could show me for you, Leo, that you have learned something spiritually through this. So I really like this reading. And on the 5 of Cups, you have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there could have been a strong weight around this energy. For some of you, I do feel that you do have the Hanged Man. So this is showing me that this is something you've been stuck on, or stuck on what to do, or stuck on how to navigate within, outside of you, in a spiritual sense, like all of those put together. But there is this overall shift of your energy, and that is what is being bestowed upon you. That is what is sprouting in your universe. So let's clarify this 7 of Pentacles in your outcome, and then we are going to get your ending oracle, Leo, for the day. And your 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, there it is. Happiness, togetherness. Now you have people hugging each other. There's a lot of like affection in this card. So some of you may have just not really let people get close to you, and or were not showing that side of yourself and feeling more confident in showing that. Because I definitely feel there is a major turning point for you within. And I feel like that's why the universe is going to show you that mirror energy and bring in this abundance for you. It's like the perfect time to bring in that spiritual alignment to show you to be more in that open sense to people or new people or connection, or be more open with that part of yourself in giving, because it has been showing you've gone through some difficulties. So let's see here, Leo, in terms of zodiac signs, that are in this spread that could be in your chart or around you. We have Taurus, we have Leo, we have Aries, we have Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Libra. You also have Libra up here with your Moonology card. So we are going to see what mermaid is with you here, Leo, for the day. All right, and the mermaid that is with you is communication. Wow, you got such strong emphasis on communication around this time. And I feel like communication is a really, I mean, everything is a pretty much of a wave-like thing. But, you know, sometimes communication in energy, it's very silent. Sometimes you're in silent energy, and then sometimes you're in just like a whole lot of communication. It's like, oh my God, why does everyone want to talk to me all of a sudden? Or there could be just a lot of movement. So I feel like you're in a movement of communication here, Leo. So this card says you could see the mermaid communicating with a turtle. This shows that communication can take many forms. It's not only verbal, but can also be telepathic. Oh my gosh. Animals communicate using colors and frequencies. Y'all, that just gave me the chills. What? Oh, she is communicating with a turtle. All right, so there's our animal. Turtle is definitely coming through. Perhaps you feel that things were left unsaid in a recent conversation. Sometimes we get tongue-tied during an honest encounter and the words just won't flow. If this is the case, you can write a letter, an email, or a text. It's vital to articulate things that are important to you, and writing them down is a great way to do this. You can then choose to send the communication to the person or not. You'll know what to do with it once you've expressed your feelings. Sometimes we don't have the opportunity to express the feelings we wish to because the other person has passed on. If this is the case, using the method of writing everything down is very cathartic. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I felt the angel. I knew it. I'm like, who is here? Feel your vibes. Oh my gosh, there's a spider. Is it gonna go into the reading? It's like coming down this wall. Okay, I'm just gonna continue on and also watch the spider at the same time. Okay, sorry. Okay, it could be that someone wishes to communicate with you and you're not giving them the space to do so because you think you won't like what they have to say. If you have an active imagination, things can seem bad when the reality is often less harsh. When we communicate with love and compassion, we can experience miraculous breakthroughs. This mermaid is also saying you could be called to mediate between other people's communications. Oh my gosh. And to ensure both sides are heard, and it could be the time to consider training to become a counselor. Or perhaps it could be beneficial for you to see one yourself and get some things off your chest. The end. Okay, I'm so sorry for the way that I wrote that, but there is a spider and I'm scared of bugs. So there you go. And now there's another, but that's not an animal, that's an insect. I'm going to show y'all the spider. Can you see it up there? Do you see it moving? Because I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy. It's right there. It's white spider. Okay. There you go. There you have it. So, I'm gonna go now. So have a great day, Leo. And I love each and every one of you so, so very much. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye now.